Have you ever kissed 2 different people in 24 hours?
Yes.
24
Yes.
hours. Was this in Chicago or what? That's plead the fifth. That's plead the fifth.
Come be part of the show. If you want to showcase your business, Who Got the Juice is the platform. Who got the juice?
Bay Area Podcast. Tune in once a week.
And we on. Welcome to Who Got the Juice podcast. I'm your humble host, Poppy Fresh, here with
Your co-host, Minnie.
And today we got
Katana.
There you go. So, first and most foremost, you are a professional dancer. I do want you to get into how many years have you been doing it for, and yeah, let's go from there.
Okay. Do you want me to start from like the beginning?
Hell yeah.
Tell
Okay.
us
When you hear the
everything.
scoop.
For sure. Okay, so actually, I grew up a competitive figure skater.
Mm-hmm.
I started when I was about like 4 years old, and then I started doing ballet for my figure skating at 6. So technically, I've been dancing now for about 20 years. And within that time, I also, in high school, that's when I got more serious with dance.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I joined the high school dance team. So I started like trying all different styles, like jazz, contemporary, ballet was in there, like, you know, hip hop, quote unquote. You know, the studio hip hop stuff. I just got a taste of everything. And then, so I got a really bad injury, so I had to quit figure skating.
What kind of injury?
I have scoliosis.
What the heck is that?
So it's when you have a curve in your spine. So one of my hips is like pushed up and forward, so my spine is all messed up.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. So like it was just one of those things because figure skating is such a high impact sport that I couldn't I kept trying to get back on the ice.
How do you figure that you had scoliosis?
Right.
Like,
Is
was
this
it
like at
something
birth?
Like a doctor said?
Yeah,
Bro?
because so I was at a competition and I pretty much during one of my practice ices before I got on, something happened with my hip where it was just I went to do a jump.
Like Shakira, hips don't lie kind of shit.
Literally, no, they lied to me that day. I'm just kidding. But no, yeah, I went for a move. I went for this trick, and right as I kicked my leg forward, my hip just freaked out. So I had to get off the ice. I couldn't even walk really. Yeah, went back home.
So you
and
did all of the cool ice skating shit, or?
Yeah, that was my whole life. I was that person that was I would miss gym period to go skate. I was skating 6 days a week, 3.5 hours every day.
That's hella cool.
Wow.
See, I've never
Thank
met
you.
anybody.
This is in Chicago, right?
Yes,
That's
yes.
where you're from?
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah.
So you came from Chicago?
I did.
What the heck? At what age?
A week and a half ago.
I'm hella mad. You know what? When I first started competing, we would compete a lot in Chicago. Because Chicago actually came down here and they had the sauce. Everything that they did, nobody was doing.
Yeah.
And especially because what I do is acrobatics. So we flip girls and they pretty much do all kinds of tricks and stuff. And then they land, right? So therefore Mexico was known for that, right? And then Chicago went to Mexico.
Oh.
And low key shit it on Mexico.
Dang.
No, I kid you not. Please don't kill me. But pretty much did so many things and kind of raised the envelope. You see what I'm saying? So I think Chicago has such a crazy talent.
I didn't know that. I learn something new every day.
No, seriously. They came over here and we just got stunned. We're what the heck? It was if we're to see let's say a dolphin that just has a jetpack or something.
Oh my God.
Seriously. And it just flies to the fucking moon and comes
You're
back. Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah, without a doubt.
Okay.
So I think there's a lot of talent over there. So what made you want to come here?
Right.
So I've actually been wanting to come to California in general for years now, 3 years. Definitely because I've heard of all the opportunity out here.
Do people be saying that you be snapping and stuff like that? Do they still use that shit? No?
Snappy,
Okay.
yeah. No, we definitely use that.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
snapping. I don't know. We use all different terminology.
Okay, cool.
Wait, what does that mean?
Snapping? You don't know what snapping is?
I mean, I know what it is to snap on somebody.
Oh, snapping is damn girl, you snapping.
Yeah.
You're doing a good job. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's even beyond a good job. It's like
it's like
yeah.
it's like damn,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
You're going hard, like.
Yes,
Okay.
you're going hard. That's the perfect
Yeah.
the perfect way to explain it. I'm trying to. What was the question?
So what are you doing out here?
Oh, what brought me here?
What brought you?
What brought me
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
So
I'm like, what are you doing?
we're like, what are you doing here?
Get out of Oakland. What the heck?
Oh my gosh.
Not at
Well, so basically, like I said, for dance reasons, I've been wanting to come out here for a really long time, but actually dance isn't the reason why I actually came out here. Because each time, every year that I tried to move out here, it was just like something would happen, kind of unfortunate. And then like last year was supposed to be the year, and then COVID happened. So yeah,
I was
but
about to ask that. Was
yeah.
it because of COVID? Or
no, yeah. So
was it a boyfriend? Was it a boo thing?
no.
Okay.
Oh no. I'm actually out here because of cannabis. So I work in the cannabis industry, and my job pretty much brought me out here.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
pretty
kidding.
cool. That's hella cool.
I love it.
Wanting to come here and then your job kind of just.
Yeah, those type of jobs are paying well right now. I don't know. I might just apply.
It really is great. Like
invest.
I really love it. It's and yeah, it was crazy because I actually just started this job like back in Chicago a little over a year ago.
What side of Chicago do you stay at?
Northwest-ish area, like central. Like I don't know.
Is it close to downtown? Is it?
I'm very close to downtown. I'm like
Okay.
10-minute drive from downtown.
You know, I don't want to shit on Chicago people. I'm telling you, I don't want to die.
What you gonna
but
say?
I'm
What
gonna
you gonna
say?
say?
I don't care because I'm an open book.
Okay.
There's this section in Chicago that we went to, and it was just dirty.
Of
Like, don't get it
course.
wrong. Like,
Everywhere they got their slums.
no, of course, but it's like even coming from Oakland, you're just like I thought that this was like already as bad, right? Like, and then going over there, don't get it twisted. Like, people out there don't play. Like,
Yeah.
I remember, like, I forgot what the fuck I was doing, something stupid. Like, I think I must have like put my pants down or something.
Oh
like
my
that. No,
God, wait.
seriously, no, I'm being look, I'm being that serious. Like, you can go ahead and drop some comments below. You can go ahead and even say like that's some facts. I literally like took off my pants and I probably took off my shirt and I was probably doing something stupid.
Oh
Like,
my god.
I'm very wild, but I used to be reckless. Like,
Yeah.
for real.
Just
And I remember somebody like from I'm not gonna say the gang name, right? Because I don't want to, get in trouble. I'm gonna say it. Nah, I'm kidding.
No.
But pretty much like they said from like the window, they were like, "Hey, you better like." I don't even know if it was this way, but pretty much like saying you better take care of that. Like, don't be playing like that. And then somebody easily grabbed me and they were like, bro, like, you got to go inside and take care of that because, like, seriously, like, people don't play over here.
People don't play,
And this was, like, probably 6 years ago or 7 years ago. Maybe it may have been, like, even worse, but it was bad. I was like, ooh, okay. But, yeah, so is it the ugly side or is it the...
No, I actually live
Not throwing any shame. I'm
no,
just saying.
No, not at all. Like, I actually live in a really nice neighborhood, or I did live in a really nice neighborhood. I lived in a couple different places, but yeah, Chicago's one of those places where you definitely need to like, you need to do your studying. You got to make sure you're in like, you got to be aware of what neighborhood you're in.
Of course.
I definitely like don't do a lot of walking around type of thing. Like,
okay.
It's a lot of like from one destination to the next.
There do be a lot of buses and stuff like that.
Yeah. But like, again, if you're a woman by yourself at night, do not take public transportation.
Okay.
It's just kind of using your head a little bit, knowing where you are. So
You know what's so crazy? Like, to this day, like, and I'm like straight facts. Like, we're dressed, so in our competitions, like, we put on like really tight clothes. Like,
okay.
I'm not throwing that out there, but it's true. Like, we have like skinny pants, like made out of, I'm not gonna say latex, but very tight, right?
No, I get it. Like athletic wear.
Kind of in a way, or like, have you seen like salsa dancing where they're like
Spandex.
showing like a little bit of chest and
Okay.
stuff like that
Okay.
kind of thing? Yeah. So therefore, like, I remember getting ready to go compete. It was like my first time competing in Chicago, and for the Bay Area, it was such a big thing. Nobody did it, or or nobody won first place. And guess what, guys? I did it. Right.
Hey!
So therefore, like, I got out. my friend was so drunk and he was like drugged up like a motherfucker. Like he threw up like this.
No.
And it literally came down like a waterfall straight down to him. Not in his clothes, not anywhere, just straight waterfall perfectly, and then came down. I don't know how that happened. Like
that's crazy.
Even the person in front, I was like, bro, you got hecka lucky and stuff. But
yeah.
Point of the matter is he was so fucked up. We got out and then the cops came and they were just like checking us. And then I thought it was so stupid because we're dressed, right? We're dressed, and he's like really funny. Like I had purple.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I had purple. I had like silver. I had black. I almost looked like a cotton candy for some reason.
Oh my god!
And the cop is saying like, "Hey man, like we gotta like pocket check you." That was like probably the only time I felt like. That's the only time I felt like
in
the
Chicago.
Cops, yeah, the cops literally like.
For sure.
Yeah, harassment. I've never had that. Never. Not even here in the Bay Area. But that was the first time, so I was like...
You felt violated.
Hell yeah.
You think the other guys
sorry
did
you had
too?
to go through that.
Nah, the other guy didn't give a fuck. The other guy was so drunk, he was just like, fuck, bro, I'm about to go to jail. Seriously, yeah. And then we went to the competition I won, so I guess that was a good moment.
Yeah, I mean, I guess everything worked out in the end,
you know. But I'll tell you Chicago stuff for sure. Yeah.
Chicago, like, I mean, I won't even lie. Like, again, you have to be really aware of, that's just the thing, like, be aware. But,
Out
like,
here too, yeah.
I love my city. Like, it's really a beautiful city. There's so many, like, it's, the
downtown area?
Yeah, the downtown area, there's a lot of, like, oh, yeah.
What club would you go to?
Shoutout Celeste. That was always my favorite place. It's pretty much this place where there's 4 floors. Okay. So first floor they play like bomb ass house music and like it's like cocktail lounge vibes. Yeah. Second floor is like chill vibes. They serve food. Third floor is disco. So they have a whole disco floor where the entire floor lights up and they play disco music. Yeah. So lit. Yes. Yeah. Top floor is like garden vibes where they have like all these plants everywhere.
Kinda
but
like
they
what you got here. Who
exactly.
got the juice? For sure.
Pretty much that.
So
but like
me back home.
Yeah, you bring me back home to my favorite spot. And then they play house music on the top floor too. Because house music, Chicago house is like that's where it's at.
I've never been to a club that plays.
Ooh, yo, it just makes like it just makes your booty move, and you're just like.
I know. I could imagine. I'd be playing it at my house.
Oh yeah. Being at a club, hearing it is like just.
Yeah.
I used to escape there. I'm sorry, I cut you off twice,
go ahead.
I used to escape there like literally when everything was before everything closed down.
Yeah.
I would go there by myself like all the time, just like I would be there like 3 or 4 times a week sometimes just to dance.
Fun.
Just to dance my freaking brains out.
That's probably something
for hours.
I would do if I was nearby too.
Yeah, I'm 10 minutes away, so I just like take an Uber and then like go dance. Like I'd be pretty much getting practice in.
Yeah.
And then going home.
I'll tell you this though, like when I went, I forgot what was the club called, but it was huge. It was a huge place. It had like a second stage, and I remember at that time, like I guess you could call like the ratchet music. It was barely building up in Chicago. I must have grabbed like a big I saw like a BB extra W.
Oh my god.
And my
Here
thing is,
I really was like, is he about to talk about a person?
I know.
My thing is like, I mean. Sorry, D-Mac, but I am the party, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the party starter, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And just throwing that out because, you know, he has a new album and stuff. It's called The Party Starter, so just throwing that out, giving him some gems.
Shout out.
But pretty much, like, I was always kind of, like, you know, just doing stupid shit. And I grabbed, like, the biggest one there for sure. Hey, big girls need love, too. But I literally, like, went up to her and I started doing, like, the whole yiking and stuff, you know what I mean? And then all of my friends were like, dude, you're fucking stupid. And then she ended up putting me in the ground. I'm in the ground like this.
Oh,
shit. And then she's doing all of these squats and stuff.
Oh, my God.
And then all of a sudden we get up and I stand up. And there was, like, a stand-up and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's like, what the fuck? You're stupid, right? But not, like, in a bad way. Like, they're all, like hyping it up. And then, but I was so drunk. Like, I kid you not. Like, it was just bad. And then we went back down.
Sounds like a fun, though.
It
was hella fun, yeah. And then we went back down and everybody's partying. But we have, like, this, like, huge picture. Obviously in Facebook, not Instagram, right?
Yeah.
It's back in the day, right? But it's, like, a group. Like, it was literally... So many people from California, we meet Chicago. So you got a group of 50 people from California going into that club.
Oh my God.
Who knows already how many people are like, is that club producing already? So therefore, it's just like ton of us and stuff. Like first floor, second floor, stage, all of us.
What year was this? Y'all were hyphy?
Probably most likely. I mean, it was like when the Ratchet area thing kind of started. And stuff,
Do you know what hyphy music is?
Yes.
Okay.
I love hyphy music. I love it so much.
So therefore, like, we literally were just like, you know what, like, this is where it's at. And then the second time that I went to Chicago wasn't as good. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Like, not throwing anybody under the bus and stuff, but we went and it was just guy on guy.
Oh, wow.
Mainly. Yeah. So therefore, not my cup of tea, but you know what I mean? Made the best out of it.
Right? I was like, damn, like low key, all the gay clubs be playing some of the best music. Oh my gosh.
I didn't even say anything.
Music.
I didn't even say anything, but I'm saying.
I get it.
It was okay.
Yeah.
But definitely that club, once I get the name or if it pops up, I'm going to tell you.
Let me know,
That you're probably going to be like, yeah, it wasn't all that good, but definitely the barrier took it out there for sure. Okay, so I'm going to get to spin-off.
Okay.
Get into the spin-off, right? Into this segment. And then after that, you're going to just elaborate on your dance thing.
Okay, cool.
So in this segment, she's going to go ahead and spin this, right? Before that, don't read it. Look at her. She's trying to be slick. She's like, let me see what he's got. Let me see what he got. Before that, right? Yes. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, guys. There's so many of you guys watching, and you're not pressing the subscribe button. We have so many news, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. But most likely, it's going to happen at the end of the episode. But guess what? Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. So, spin off.
Oh, damn.
And I'm not even drinking, right? Can you imagine?
I'm like, you sure?
Hey, can you imagine? Nah, like, it's
I know.
Okay.
Was that too heavy for you, bro? Like,
nah, right? Okay,
he's
cool.
dripping.
All right, look, so we're going to go ahead and have her spin it. You don't get to read it.
Oh, I don't get to read it?
You don't get to read it.
Okay.
So you spin it, boom, and then it lands, right? Look, she's reading it. Don't.
Okay, wait. So which way does it spin? Does it spin either way?
You can spin it anyway, honestly.
Okay, I'm going to slightly move it so I can spin it this way.
Ready?
Oh,
really?
that was way quicker than I thought.
Really? Out of all of them?
Okay, boom. Look, I'll let you see that it's red, and then for the viewership, you can see it. It says full-on burp.
Full-on burp?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't burp on command.
That's what I was asking you, like, can you do things in command? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I would try to, but, like, I don't think I can. Hold on.
You got it.
If I had bubbles, it'd be easier.
Give me some. Give me some. You got, everybody could burp. I could burp right now.
What?
Yeah. Go for it.
Ah!
There you go. Hell yeah.
It was so tiny, though.
It was good.
That's what I'm talking
Anything
about.
bigger would have been embarrassing, girl.
Nah, don't worry about it. I'm full on farting this motherfucker. Hey, actually, the last guest farted, bro. And that's a fact. Nah,
Really?
seriously. What? Look at like you heard also he's like he's
laughing over
nah
there.
dead ass bro. We're
Word.
like, hey, I swear to God, I was like, hold up, did you fart? She's like, oops. I forgot what she said. She had to say yup or some shit like that, but she owned up to that shit for real.
Y'all better not edit that. Keep that.
We try to keep everything authentic and stuff like that. Okay, so just elaborate a little bit. You mentioned moving out here and stuff like that. Pandemic. Things happening, but not going your way. So now you're here, right?
Yes.
What are you striving for other than your job? Like, what do you see yourself doing, you know? Like this pandemic is already kind of going out.
Yeah.
This pandemic is already leaving.
It is.
It's done.
It definitely is on its way out.
What do you see
for
yourself
sure.
doing? You know what I'm saying?
Well, right now, I'm just super focused on pretty much, like, going to every event, every practice, like every battle I find out about, like just trying to get as active in the community as I possibly can.
Okay.
You know, showing face and, you know, just kicking ass pretty much. Like, you know, really trying to show people who I am and all these years of hard work, like what I've been doing. What I see myself doing in the future for sure, like, I mean, my heart is definitely in the battle scene. Like, I really, really love this stuff.
First of all, go up.
What's
Go up.
Okay.
Go up also. Nah. I don't want to see that shit. Go up. Hey, also go up. Go up.
Squirt
This
out.
one right here. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wait, no.
squad,
Hey,
squirrel
also,
squad.
don't play with me now. This one right here. I swear to God. This guy is playing with my emotions now. So pretty much, like, once I started seeing that you are pretty much, like, in tune with, like, that one. There you go, buddy.
Hey.
Booty pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, pretty much like you have Squirtle, you have like you even have a Powerpuff Girl thing right now.
Yes.
You have let's say Naruto, right, with the Akatsuki.
That's and Bakugo.
And then Bakugo, right?
That's
so
my
therefore,
man.
like I just really want to go ahead and just like say, even the last kid is like the reason how like I found out about her is because she had like tons of Spider-Man clothing and stuff before.
Okay.
It was like a crazy thing. Now you have TikTok kind of pushing anime into, you know, everywhere. So
it's becoming mainstream. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
But,
so actually, like, I want to get into this a little bit. Like,
okay.
How do you? And then I promise you, we're gonna get back to the dance.
To the dance
all
stuff.
of your goals,
Okay.
Right. So how do you get into anime?
Well, I'm half Japanese, so I grew up with a Japanese mother. She's, you know, so culturally wise, like that was very like predominant in my household. So I grew up we grew up watching like Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, like even random stuff like nobody even knows about this one, like Kimba the White Lion, like Pokemon was huge for us. Not the same thing. What else? Sailor Moon. I don't know if I said Sailor Moon. And Digimon.
Yeah, you can say it again.
Digimon. Like, so like I grew up already like on this stuff, and then you know as I got older, my love for it kept growing, and like even through like that awkward like when I was in high school, it was not cool to like anime. You know what I mean? Yeah, like it was definitely like at that time like you were a freaking nerd if you watched anime.
Course. You get thrown in the trash can or something.
Yeah, you know, so like I definitely like at one point too, like I did have some of my shows, but I kind of like pushed away my
Shut up.
Yeah, for a second. You know, we all kind of did. But then
do you
out of high
yourself
school
a weeb or not?
Yes. Well, technically I'm an otaku because otaku is pretty much a weeb but like Japanese. Because I am Japanese, you know, so
sense.
I just learned of that, what that term means.
yeah, otaku. In Japan, you would be called an otaku.
Otaku?
Yeah,
we're in the
otaku.
group, right? And then I was just like, she's a weeb. Nah, you good.
I am.
was like,
I am a weeb. I definitely am. I love this shit.
We study.
Yeah.
We study before, and we try to be as prepared. And I was like, because we're like going through the whole like lift situation and stuff, so we're trying to really push that and stuff. I'm actually pretty glad that you did it because you were just rolling with it. You were like super cruise mode. You literally was just like, I was talking to you in Spanish, and you're just like, okay, and you're just going with it. I said tacos, I said salsa. She's like, do you mean like the dancing? That's what I meant, right? Of course. But pretty much, with that said, it's like, I literally was like, she's gonna do it. And then they're like, okay, we'll see, right? And I was like, she's a weeb. So I was like, therefore, like, she should be pretty open-minded and stuff like that.
Yeah, I would say I'm pretty open-minded.
And then Minnie was like, what's a weeb? And then I like literally...
I was like, am I a weeb for not knowing what a weeb is?
I literally Googled the like definition.
The definition
and then,
of what
like,
it is.
And I put it, and then she's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But that was
pretty much just, you know, like, like... a non-Japanese person being obsessed with Japanese culture.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I love.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You said high school pretty much not being accepted. You started pushing shows, meaning you were not too involved.
Like, yeah, I was just kind of like, you know, I watched some of my shows, but. Yeah, you know why not? But it's like a safety thing. I'm like, feel safe with my cup.
Okay, cool.
But but then out of high school when I found so pretty much I didn't find the battling community like that side of dance until I was, I believe, 20 years old. So when I found that community and then like found how accepting they were, when I knew that these were my people, you know, and like a lot of dancers in the freestyle dance battle community a lot of weebs. There are a lot of weebs, you know.
Sure.
Like my whole crew, all my crew members were all like hella weebs.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why you think?
I mean,
no, because like
you
don't meet a lot of people that, you know what I mean, are super into
actually,
it.
I feel like for me, I do because in my community, a lot of people are like that. But pretty much like it's not like I pick them like, oh, you like anime, you're on my crew. We just all happen to have grown up with it.
It's not
but like there
I
has
picked
to be
them
like
for that.
as a dancer, you kind of are in tune with the characters, with the colors, with the what is it about like dancing?
And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like anime does kind of give you like this like synergy.
It inspires me
Because
so much.
That's what I'm.
Like a lot of the anime is very like it gets really deep and it's really inspirational. Like they have really good morals and like really good like what's it called? Like I don't know, like all the characters are inspiring, like how hard they try. So I'm really into that, and also like the movements, like a lot of the fighting movements, and a lot of like the, like in Avatar, like the fire bending and the water bending. Like I draw a lot of inspiration from the movements that they actually make in the show.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah. So,
is it also like the music? You think?
I mean, it depends. Each show has its own thing.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like the first time that I got into like really, really anime, right? Let me just break it down for you really quick. It's not all that great. But my cousin would push anime on me crazy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about we'd be walking
like, this is life.
We'd be walking from his house. He lived in 35th. I'm not gonna drop actual addresses and stuff because, people could get in trouble. Yeah, but he lived in 35th and we would walk down this, like, it was like probably 10 minutes to get to school walking, right? And the whole time he's just telling me about anime. And it was the closest thing for me to go to school that way versus like having to wake up early and my dad drops off. Who knows how many people. Yeah. And then right before you know it, I'm just so tired. So it just made more sense to like sleep over at my cousin's house. One, we get to watch anime. Two, you know what I mean? Like it was just more like fun. So as we're walking down the whole time, it's just anime. Yeah. He's pushing like Naruto. He's pushing so many different other like, let's say animes, and I'm not even Bleach, right? One Piece. And at that point, I'm just like, dude, these suck, right? Because I'm not into it, right? Around that age, I'm already trying to see like, who am I gonna go ahead and fuck, right? So therefore, like that's me. That's my energy. That's what I'm trying to do, right? So therefore, like every time a girl would pass, like I'd be like, shut the fuck up, right? Because that's that time. That's that time. How old are you right now?
I'm 26.
26. Okay. See, even then you were talking about it was bad. My age, I'm about to turn 30. So even like for us, especially like Oakland, they're like really not all that accepting and stuff. So 30 years old, right? So around that time, I guarantee you, like I would be like,
yeah,
because like the girls passing or whatever, and he would just continue, and I'm like, and then the Rasengan, right? And I'm like, fuck this guy.
That's hilarious.
But with that said, is then like pretty much also right, the producer, we would go to school, and then he actually turf danced. Okay. I turf dance.
Nice.
And we always had like this kind of synergy, like like the electricity that animes put and stuff, and then you get the little anger thing. That was me and this guy low key, because like regardless, like he was really good at tutting, and then I was just like overall just good at everything.
Okay.
At least that's how I feel, right? But every single time that we'll like kind of like come close, we'll be like, all right, we're gonna battle one of these days, That would have probably been like a Naruto and Sasuke moment.
Hey, that's so important though, to have that rival.
Yeah, but we never really got to it or whatever. But this whole time, like we just kind of kept contact. He went to college. I started dancing like heavily in the Latin community thing. And then who knows how the fuck it happened, but we're talking about going to an expo.
Yeah.
So like, the LA Expo.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Okay. I've never heard of it.
If you're talking about like, let's say all it is like anime and cosplay, and I see that you cosplay here, you know what I mean? It's the biggest. Do you feel like it's the biggest also, or?
I think it is.
Yeah, it's the biggest. It's the biggest.
Is it like
thing.
the Comic-Con of LA?
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. So, but it's like all like, pretty much transmitted into just nothing but anime and stuff. So
that's even cooler.
We went, and
the whole downtown turns into anime.
Yeah, I had a fucking Venom shirt. And then everybody was just like, what the fuck is this guy doing? You know what I mean? I felt so stupid. But I think after that first event and then the second event, I slowly started getting into anime. And it got better. But I can relate to your whole, like, people not thinking it's cool.
Yeah, I'm just like, ooh. Like, I would be, like, sitting with one of my, like, really good friends at the time. Like, we would just be, I'd be like, yo, want to come over and watch, like,
oh my goodness. You say you want to watch.
You want to come over and watch? And he'd be like, yeah.
Okay, so let's just finish up. Let's wrap it up. Give your viewership, what they want to go ahead and hear. You
Yes.
said, you're here for every battle and any
Yes.
battle.
Okay.
And, you tell them now, like,
Oh,
that's
my
what you
my
want to do. Yeah,
future, my
yeah,
goals.
yeah.
So yeah, like I really love that community, but also like as an artist and as a dancer, I'm really open to everything. Like I want to experience it all. Like I want to be on stage, I want to perform. I would love to go on tour. I would love to be in videos. I want to create my own artistic videos, but definitely like super overall everything. Like I definitely want to travel the world for dance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to travel the world, teach for sure, because I love to teach. Like, I really, really love teaching. And honestly, like, travel the world for battling.
Yeah.
Like, judge, battle. But just see the world, get to meet, everyone, perform.
Do you have a crew?
I do have a crew. Yes. So I started my own crew about almost 4 years ago. We're called the Electric Samurais, Chicago crew. And yeah, I pretty much built this crew because so I trained under an OG. His name is T-Bugs. He's like,
Is that him right there?
no,
That's not T-Bugs?
no, that's my crewmate. That's my crewmate K-Dot right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
we took a choreography
choreo and
class.
stuff.
Yeah, we
I love
actually,
choreo.
which is totally out of our element because
Shut
we're
up.
freestyle dancers.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I'm mostly a freestyle dancer, but again, I'm open to everything and I love like all means of dance. So. But yeah, my OG T-Bugs, he pretty much was like, yo, he was pretty much like handing,
Yeah.
he was like,
Is that
I want
him
you to
right
have your own crew. No, this is all just my crewmates.
Okay, cool. Sorry,
Yeah.
let's continue.
No, you're good, you're good.
I'm over here watching the full-on show.
You're good.
Okay.
But yeah, no, he pretty much was like, yo, you should start your own crew. Like, I worked really hard under him and he saw all the hard work that I was putting in and was
Yeah.
like, I trust you to do this now.
Yeah.
So I
He
started
pretty much just passed down the sword.
pretty much, literally, exactly what he did. So he
love
passed
that.
down the
So
sword
I'm over
to
here
me.
fighting with a fucking...
I see
a
it.
fruit fly.
I am full-on fighting
It's
with
like
this
a moth
motherfucker.
looking thing. It's
No,
kind of
I'm
cute.
gonna eat it.
No! Oh no!
Oh my god,
I
it's
killed
right
it.
there. No,
I'm
why would you do
kidding.
that?
Check this out.
Oh.
Who got the juice?
No! Oh no! You're not going to.
Buddhist, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say if you're gonna kill it, you might as well eat it.
I was gonna eat it, but then again, I mean, I don't want to gross her out.
Yeah.
and stuff. Okay, so continue.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I started my own crew because of that, and then it was, it's been a process. Being a leader of a crew is
and
a
running
lot.
it in Chicago.
A lot of hard work. It's a lot of work, and it's one of those things where you just have to like accept everything and just know that some people are going to go because they want to do
Life.
what's best for them, and it's all I can do is just be supportive of everyone
It
and
happens
just
like that.
always like be like, hey, I'll always be a friend, but it's definitely been one of the biggest like struggles, challenges that I've had in my life, but I wouldn't trade it for anything, and I'm like never going to give up on this group and this crew that I've built up from the ground. So
Right now is the time to be like universal. Right now is the time where you can go ahead and have people just fanning out from Mexico, or anywhere and stuff. So
because you
therefore-
can be connected through through the internet now. We have that,
And it is very important. I feel like dancing is a huge part of just being happy and stuff. You give up dancing, you're giving up
It's
a
an
whole lot.
expression.
Yeah,
Seriously.
you're giving up. Like, if I were to give up dancing, like, that would be probably giving up, like, a big portion of my happiness in my life,
I'm not even a
'cause
professional dancer, and I could never
never give up, right? Like, if you hear a beat come on, well, you're just
Yeah,
not gonna, like, you know what I mean?
To this day,
Yeah.
like, our last performance was down in Reno. It was huge. I mean, it's called the Reno Latin Dance Fest. People sleep during the day, they party at night.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like graveyard kind of status. Or you can take classes during the day, but most of the people would be asleep. But that event, it was like one of the first events where we kind of just like, they didn't see it coming. Everything is bachata and salsa. So as soon as quebradita came in and you start seeing all of these crazy flips, people were just like, what the fuck? And you just hear
and they're
people
like,
like, just a good energy and stuff. So this time around, like the last event, because we went there twice, the last one, we're kind of like, you can tell that there's pressure and you can tell that everybody's feeling like, will we beat the last performance that we did? Because it was such an
snap.
impact. It
Yeah.
was such an impact. Like,
That's awesome, though.
so many reposts and so many like people coming up to you and crazy stuff. So therefore, you can tell like people are like slowly breaking down. Some people like flake from the performance. So
wow.
I had this crazy experience where I had to, you know who you are, but I had to go ahead and. No, this is my dance partner. Like,
oh, okay,
she came through. No, she came through.
She came through. I was like,
no, of course. No, of course. Shenanigans. But she brought pretty much the biggest and hardest routine that we've created by far. And she, let alone stop dancing for 2-3 years, let alone the person that would flip her. It was no crazy flips. She probably did like basic stuff. So she pretty much stepped down from just like, I'm not going to say basic, right, because she's a good dancer, to like an elite level kind of thing. Yeah. And she did it so fast within probably 2 or 1 week. She learned everything.
That's crazy.
Everything got switched. You know what I mean? Somebody couldn't make it.
Damn.
So therefore, I had to figure something out.
She had to step up.
Is she still dancing?
Yeah. Okay. So therefore, and she's still like, she's still like doing like this. She did the second performance, and then she's going to do the third because they're going to open up this year. So it just goes to show, like, you keep dancing, or even if you have that love, you're still going to get better and stuff. Yeah. And I feel like it gives you an energy. You connect with people. You meet people.
Absolutely.
And stuff.
This is like,
happy.
This is my, like, I really am so thankful for this community, you know, that I've gotten to have because, like, my major growth in my life as a person has happened through this. Like, this community has made me so grateful to be alive, you know, grateful to be even, like, just dark. On this... you know, like, on this, like, planet, honestly, because it's hard to be here. Yeah. I don't know if anybody, you know, I'm sure all of y'all feel like that, but it can be really fucking bleak. But, you know, having this community, having this dance, like, this is what I look forward to. That's why when people are like, you know, like, I don't go to battles to... Like, yes, of course I want to win, but I don't go.
I was about to say.
I love,
what?
Of course, no, but I also understand, like, when people, like, you know, some people stop entering because they think everything's biased, right? Yeah. And they're like, oh, the judges only vote for this and that. I'm like, I honestly would rather keep entering every battle and losing than not being able to do this, you know? Like, then, I love this shit.
And then you don't want to get into your head
no
where
excuses
you feel like,
for you.
Where you feel like you're going to go ahead and not perform because you're afraid of losing.
Exactly.
You
like,
just have to go. And
I'm never scared because my skill, like, I've gotten to a point.
My fault.
No, I was going to say, like, my skill will speak for itself, and the skill comes from hard work. And
confidence in your skill.
Anybody can have that. Like, anyone can have that if they work hard.
You know what's
but you
crazy?
Have to work hard.
You know what's crazy? Some people, the people that it hurts them the most is the people that stop.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you that. Just keep going.
Yes.
For yourself. For yourself. Because if not, it's going to haunt you. You're going to be like, oh, I should have kept going. I should have did this and stuff. So
you never want to be hella old and thinking, oh, I could have done this.
Yeah, absolutely not. That's
Live
why
out your dreams loud, girlfriend.
Absolutely.
So therefore, you're going to go ahead and get into movies. You're going to get into acting. You're going to keep battling. You're going to keep doing all of that stuff. And guess what? We got something for you, but it's behind the scenes. We'll
oh, snap.
So we're going to go ahead and do Plead the Fifth. Plead the Fifth, it involves...
I'm nervous.
And this right here is, you know, just Gokuro and Deku. They're telling you the game, right? Bakugo. So pretty much... I said it wrong, huh?
Bakugo, just because that's my man's.
So just really quick, Plead the Fifth, you grab 2 balls, maybe 3 balls, and pretty much you hit the table.
Oh, wow, they going everywhere.
Today, not the ball, right? I only have 2. But
you're done.
No, it's because the top, okay, whatever. Okay, so you pretty much... you know, bounce it. It lands wherever it lands. Some of them are pretty bold. They have probably 2 questions, 3 questions. From this past episode, some of them got thrown out. So therefore, you may have some tough ones there. Okay. But in case of anything, just hold on. And if you don't feel comfortable, guess what? Plead the fifth. And you take a shot. Okay. Okay. So if you miss 2, then you take a shot.
Oh, snap. Okay,
so
this is like elevated beer pong.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely. But it's
so wait, I have to bounce it on the table, though?
This is with tequila. And guess what, guys? If you want to go ahead and put your ad here and you have tequila, hey, drop it. Okay, cool. Let's go for it.
Okay. I'm going to stand up. We getting real now.
Just run it.
Okay.
Come be part of the show. If you want to showcase your business, Who Got the Juice is the platform.
Bay Area podcast. Tune in once a week.